Welcome to the West Indian Women Network and happy Women's History Month 2024. I am Priscilla Ramcharan, the founder here in the United States, and I have a lovely guest today, Miss Aminah with House of Lilac Publishing. So please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, my name is Aminah. I'm an author, poet, and also the founder, managing director of House of Lilac Publishing, which we provide services for basically writers who wants to um, create a book. So yes, we can help you make your book dreams a reality. So y'all can reach out to me anytime.
That's so exciting. Thank you for being here. And I
Thank
just
you.
wanted to, you're welcome. I just wanted to ask you what inspired you to open your business and to become an author and publish your books?
Okay, that's very interesting. From small, I've always wanted to write, and however, I went down the rabbit hole to see how I could get published and stuff, and even to get physically published in Trinidad. To print books alone, it's really costly,
Oof.
and I didn't think it would have never if it would have never happen, but I it kind of like put me off in a way, but I never stopped writing. So I formed my online presence, and through that was able to create my first collection of poems. And let me tell you, I didn't
Mhm.
know how to write poems. I was basically more writing short stories. However, they were um, incomplete, but that's a start, right? So I started writing short poems on Instagram, and then I was doing a like a collaboration, and these were some of the poems in the book. As
Oh, wow. Let's see the cover again.
this was from my Puerto Rican
Nice.
illustrator, and while my
Oh,
friend she did the illustrations in the inside. That's not trying to find a nice one.
that's excellent. So remember to send me all of the links and where we
Yeah,
could find your books, okay? Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
But I actually, for some reason, light bulb was my theme of the day. I don't know why. That's so funny. That's
yeah.
amazing.
Actually, some of
Congratulations.
the illustrations inside of the book was done before any of the stuff was written, so I had to have fillers for the illustrations. Yeah,
Well, as
so
you say, it's a work in progress. Some things get completed before others. Sometimes you have to go back and come back. And
yeah,
that's just a messy process of writing and publishing, right?
patience.
And patience, which I don't have.
But we learn anyway. So
Right.
yeah, I was saying, so I think fast forward to that, I ended up meeting someone who could have helped me put my book on Amazon because
Oh, nice.
Trinidad don't really exactly have the resources
Yet.
for that physically, and that happened. And I think through um, marketing my book, um, it was going smoothly. There were things I didn't want to do, like show my face and stuff,
Oh,
because if you were to go through my Instagram, you'd realize, okay, it's mostly postings of my writing and stuff. And I wasn't really comfortable with that or even um, showing myself too much. But, you have to show yourself, so that the audience could connect with you.
yes.
And I was doing that, and a lot of people had questions about self publishing and stuff. And I was like, I would help out answer and stuff. And then I ended up getting a light bulb moment to, um, I think it wasn't like 20, well, last year, obviously, but I
Uh-huh.
didn't put it into action because I
Okay.
was like studying how am I going to do this? Where I'm going to do this? Like, for our illustrations department, I don't I don't really know how to draw perfectly, but I mean, I said I would teach myself. So I end up like I told my friend the same the one of the illustrators. She did the interior of the book, and
Oh,
she does cards and stuff. And she has me as a collaboration for every Valentine's. You can check out
oh,
Living
that's
by
so
Tani.
nice.
And I was like, "You wanna join this thing that I have?"
Uh-huh.
And she was like, let me let me think through about it. And then she's like, "Yeah, I don't mind." And I was like, "That's how I end up recruiting friends, people that I knew." So, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not a big group of us. So yeah,
That's
and
okay. So that was your inspiration.
mm-hmm, yeah. So Um, I would say I mean, yes, I have clients, but um, I'm grateful for them too for coming around and finding me and stuff, and I hope to grow bigger.
You will, absolutely. So what would be your motivation to continue each day to build your business, to work on your writing?
Wow, that's two separate things, but yes, to work on my writing. I think for me, it's probably meeting other writers that gives me
Mm-hmm.
encouragement because I think last year when I was so head consumed and working and stuff, um,
Yeah,
I realized I didn't put enough time for writing or as well as going out to these events and stuff. And I was like, I need to put myself out there, if I want to have visibility. Visibility is credibility, right?
indeed.
So yeah, and it made me sad because this is something that I
Oh,
like. I don't want to see myself putting down the pen and um not coming back to it because
right,
yeah. So yeah, and for my business, I think the motivation for my business is probably um going through these self publishing aspects of creating my book. That
right.
gives me the motivation to continue my business because I have to make you know um like come up with advertisements and stuff like free stuff that people could read and stuff, and they could watch on
Right.
YouTube and ask questions and stuff like that. So yeah.
No, that is great. Every day, little by little. For me, if I don't write first thing in the morning, it's not going to
Mhm.
happen.
Oh,
So that
you
has to
write
be the first thing.
every day for the morning?
Every day, even if it's
Wow.
one word,
Uh-huh.
even if I'm busy and I walk by, I'll leave my, scrap paper, notebook open.
Mhm.
And I just have to at least put one word down to say, yes, I did something for the day. But when you're ready to revise and proofread and all of that, that is when it takes so much time to sit and organize what you put on paper that kind of made sense here, but didn't really make sense until you put it on paper.
Mhm.
And so it's a whole messy, crazy, beautiful process. But
Mhm.
again, just one word for the day, for me, I'll feel satisfied,
Wow,
at
that's
least. But when you write one word, it doesn't stop there. You want to
yeah.
keep writing more.
Hmm. Yeah.
That's nice.
I feel like I can't write every single day. I like sometimes when you get it, and then when you don't get it, it leaves you frustrated. And I realize when you're frustrated, I don't write well, so I just
Hmm.
leave it to calm my mind and do something else, occupy myself with something else. you know
Right.
because somebody was saying that in your life, when you go through your daily um exercises and routines and stuff,
Hmm.
that is part of writing, because when you come back, in your secret spot or whatever, you could write that down. But it's the thing about it is to find the right words
Oh,
to
yes.
complement that writing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
So
what I've been advising my students, because I teach literature
mhm.
and writing, is to use voice typing. So, sometimes you could say the words, you could think it,
Yeah.
but once you sit down to write, it's like, what? So, if you use voice typing, Google Docs have voice typing, or you could use your phone and get an app, and you
Hmm.
just talk it out and it'll type it for you.
Oh yes, I no, I understand what you mean. Yes, I actually wanted to study literature, but
Ooh.
uh, where I was living, they didn't offer literature, so I ended up going with psychology. because I was like,
Ooh.
oh my god, maybe I could use like I love thriller, so I was like maybe I could use those psychological themes and stuff in my books to make my characters stronger,
Oh,
you know,
nice.
and it would help me.
That is
But
nice.
little did I know, that is something that's completely different too as well.
Yes, but you could find a way. Use your
Yeah,
creativity.
yeah,
And also, most of our writing is about ourselves and our lives and things like that. So you could put your own personal experience there.
yeah. I think even too with when I with my collection Lilac Honey. Oh yes, I forgot to say the name of the book, but yes,
Say it
people were
now.
like, "Is this poem about you? Is this you?"
Oh,
And
uh-huh.
I'm like, actually, when I was reading, reflecting back on the pieces, I realized it was really for an audience, and that's
Mm,
what I was trying to get. Even though some pieces could reflect on any person life or whatever, but it really reflected that, and I realized I was happy about that because even to particular family members, they were like, is this about a particular team? You can't write about that team. About taboo topics, right? Right.
yes, yes.
And I realized because my next collection that I hope to release soon is more I was like more about me in an aspect, a personal aspect. And well, I'm still going through the pieces that I think is relevant that I want to put out there, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And you'll figure it out. Go with your instincts, go with what makes you feel good. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
times we write for our audience, but
Mm.
yes, we can do that. But initially, we have to write for ourselves, that
Yes,
book that we want to read.
it's easier.
Right. So, do you have a final message for our viewers?
Oh wow. Oh my god. um, Thanks for having me. And if anybody writing who wants to write and put out a book, don't worry, it will work out in the end. Yeah.
I like
Don't
that.
frustrate yourself. It will work out in the end. Like
Yes.
how it did for me. Yeah.
Yes, you're absolutely welcome. I would love to have you come back anytime and tell us what you've been doing, any writing tips or anything like that. And it's so true, but you kind of have to enjoy the frustration of writing. Otherwise, your piece would have no emotion.
Oh, that's so good. Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Indeed. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much. I look forward to sharing this video and putting all your links in the description box. Make sure you send that over, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
have you back soon sometime.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Oh, bye.